What supplies do I need to get to start working with Hekate? Hello witches, I'm answering questions I've gotten on videos about Hekate. If you have a question, see if I've answered it on the video on the playlist. If not, leave it in the comments. 0. You need 0 supplies to get started with Hekate. I'm serious. You don't need a single thing to work with her. Every practical thing people recommend is optional. Is it easier with supplies? Yes, absolutely. I'll give some advice about that in a moment. But you don't need to have anything. Don't wait until your paycheck comes in to reach out to her, especially if you're eating ramen noodles just so you can buy a shiny. Every pretty thing you see on Instagram is optional. Please, don't do that. Eat healthy foods and the statue can wait for another day. Instead, what you can do is pull up a picture of her on your phone, and again, even that's optional. Sit quietly and begin to connect with her. If you want, you can put a small portion of your dinner into a bowl and set it in front of you as an offering. Tell her that you're struggling financially or whatever the case may be, and this is what you have for her. She wants to help the marginalized and anyone in need. She sees your situation, and not only does she not hold it against you, she wants to help you. Don't wait to come to her when you feel completely prepared. Coming as you are is way better. So if you want a small number of supplies to get started with her, this is what I suggest. Some black chime candles, something to light them with, something to put them in. You can even light one, drip wax on a heat-safe plate, and then stick it in the dripped wax to keep it in place. A physical representation of her, either a statue or a picture, and practically speaking, an altar cloth, which could just be half a yard of fabric you get from the sewing store, or an old tablecloth your mother insisted you take, which protects your surface from the candles and other things. Let's say you like incense and herbal magic better. Swap the candle and holder for herbs. I like mugwort, bay leaf, and sage as my 3 offerings, which I originally got from Keeping Her Keys by Cindy Brannon. Remember, these are only suggestions. You can get more things or swap things out, but the real work is when we make a connection. Physical things like candles and statues are there to ground the energy we work with into the physical world. They help, but you don't need them. It's more tricky to pull the energy into the physical without them. But you can learn a lot by not using anything. Get to know how you experience Hekate in your own unique body. Ask her for help in whatever you need, and to be respectful. Talk to her like she's your grandmother's best friend. She absolutely wants to help you, and as long as you make connecting with her into a habit, she will.